Right, so we were gonna say a Betelgeuse is a complete, like, I don't even know. I don't think there's actually a word in the dictionary to describe that man. Like, I just don't know. By the end of it, I was just like, Kirito, man, what happened to you? Like, it's actually voiced by Kirito. I was like sitting there wondering, if there's two people in the world that can voice that character, it's either Kirito or Okabe. It was Kirito. I was like, because he actually can pull off a really, really good, insane character, and he actually really did it really freaking damn well in this episode. It really did come across that Betelgeuse really was completely bat crap insane. Like, he literally was borderline, like, what in the name of Christ is going on with that character? Granted, in certain scenes, I was kind of like sitting there wondering, you really could put a DDR track behind him, and it would really fit with his character. Like, in a sense, it just really would fit. But, my God, this episode, oh, golly Jesus Christ, like, I was just sitting here wondering, like, yeah, that happened. And yet, what can I say about the episode itself? It was freaking phenomenal, I must say. The end scene on its own, when Subaru was just lying in the snow, holding Ren's lifeless body, dead body, holding her, and then Puck just sees her and goes, sleep along with my daughter, and it chops his head off. I was like, oh, Christ, on a bicycle, like, and it just hung there. The scene hung there as the credits rolled in blood red. I was just like, freaking hell, White Fox. You deserve a 10 out of 10 just for that end scene. How we just saw Subaru's body and Ren's body covered in snow as it just stood there. And then when he woke again in front of the Apple Man, and he just saw Ren just standing there. And he's just like, oh, she's back. Freaking hell, yes. And grabs hold of her and just says, it's better to hold my hand now. It feels safer. And then in his eyes, he has the hate of Betelgeuse. He knows what he must do. He is going to take him down. He's going to do anything in his power to take him down. Granted, I'm not too sure how he's going to do it, because I don't know, it's one of those unpredictable things. I just don't know how he will do it, but I really do hope in some regards that he really does kind of exert his revenge, because, God, this episode, he was completely broken, like, in the sense, Subaru's character was busted. Like, he was psychologically just gone. Like, God, his mental state in this episode was completely, like, it was very, very, very bad, because when he resurrected, he literally was completely broken. He wasn't the person he was before, in a sense, he just saw everyone die. He didn't intend this to happen, in a sense. It even cut back to that scene when he says, when I've got a chance, I can make any problem disappear. And he says, I never intended this to happen. And then when he resurrects, he's a completely dead person inside. He's not the true person he is. Even when Betelgeuse is basically just laying into him and saying, look, you're not truly mad. What are you freaking doing here? And, like, in a sense, Betelgeuse was standing there saying, how can you act like this? You're just basically insulting true people who are mad. You're insulting people who act like this. Why would you do this? Like, I'm just saying, look, you're lying. You're not acting crazy. Just snap out of it. Like, you're not truly insane. You are mocking true madness. Snap out of it. He just can't reply. He can't reply with words. He just screams and cries. I was sitting here going, Betelgeuse, mate, you really don't know what that character has just gone through. He just saw everyone he cares about dead. Like, you didn't even see Amelia's body in the beginning of the episode, but you knew something happened. You just know. And in that scene, when he just walks down the stairs and just sees the iced over room, and then he sees his fingers are completely chopped off, and then he just freezes to death and just dies. I was just like, no, well, I just don't know. And then when they attacked, as Rem and Subaru were going back to the mansion, I just don't know. I was completely busted. But the one thing I really did like is how they presented the mansion after everyone had died in the beginning of the episode. I thought it was really, really explicitly done with the cinematography. It basically evoked how big this place is, how big and empty it is right now. And since everyone is dead, no one is alive in this place. Besides, I don't think we see Beatrice or Roswell in the entirety of this episode. We don't know really what happened to them. Kind of out of the question. But it evokes this whole idea of how empty this place is now. Everyone is completely gone. Before, this whole place was full of life, full of people, full of, well, I guess we didn't see very many people in the mansion, but it sort of evoked the whole idea that, yes, this mansion is kind of alive. Like, in a sense, it has this thing of alive. But as everyone is dead now, it completely changes this whole idea. It makes something that is known completely unknown. In a sense, it feels completely brand new. In a sense, you feel like this place is, I don't know. That's how I felt this whole entire episode. The way that they kind of presented how big and empty this mansion is once everyone's gone, everyone is dead, it was quite well done. Because it makes you realise that, God, yeah, this place is so big without everyone else around you. Like, in this sense, it's humongous. This place is huge. No one there. This place is amazingly big. And then when he opens the door and sees Petra and Ram's body, I was just like, please stop it. It's like, just have some decency for my emotions, please. But the one thing that struck me most about this episode was Rem's character. Rem's character in this episode was exquisitely done, I must say. Everything about her character just screamed amazing. The way that she was, her voice actress did such a freaking good job. I was just sitting there going, freaking hell, like, she deserves a freaking Oscar for that performance, because it was exquisite, I must say. Like, in essence, I was like sitting there going, oh man, like, that's pretty freaking good. I must say, her screen just kind of had this whole, like, idea that, yes, she is hell-bent on revenge. She wants revenge for what these people did to her family, to what they did to Ram. Just, oh man. And then when she dies and when she crawls forward towards Subaru and basically just frees him and says, live, I love you. And I was just kind of like, no, 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 don't, stop it, cut it out, don't do it, White Fox. You did it. It's like, at that point I was just like, I was in tears. I was kind of in tears because you just know how much Rem cares for Subaru. It kind of is this undying love. Like, in a sense, she would do anything in her power to protect him. If it means to get herself killed, she will protect him. You just know this true idea of how much devotion she has towards him. It's so amazing. I must say, even Cruz picks up on it and says, look, your relation towards Subaru is kind of very different to what I imagined. I didn't imagine that you would be like this towards him. Why are you like this? And then she replies, because he's someone special. But I have no idea what's going to happen next. But all I can say is the episode was freaking phenomenal, I must say. It had everything that I wanted to actually come back to. I mean, for the past 2 weeks, I have not got out of my head episode 14. It's always been stuck there. Like, in the sense that it's always stuck in front of my memory. So I always remembered what happened. But it's just, this episode just was freaking fantastic. Even Betelgeuse's character, he was completely backcrapping. Insane. We understand he's actually the Archbishop of Sin for Sloth. He represents Sloth. Even when Betelgeuse actually kills Rem, when he actually kills Rem, that whole entire scene, he's basically saying, look, you did this. You didn't act. You just stood there and watched as she died. Like, you didn't do anything. You basically just stood there and did nothing. I was kind of sitting there going, Betelgeuse, he's not really Hulk. He can't just like, and like hit you in the face. I don't think he can do that. But still, he's basically just saying to Subaru, look, your actions has caused this. You've done this. I killed her, but I'm not putting the blame on myself. I'm putting the blame onto you because you're the one who did this. It's your my hands, my fingers did this, but you're the one that killed her. I was like, freaking hell. I was like, man. Like, he's constantly getting reminded of his mistakes. I was like, Jesus freaking Christ. Like, the guy can't catch a break. I know I've said before in the past, like, in my previous reviews, I've said his character becomes insufferable because sometimes his actions don't. I don't think he understands his own consequences to his own actions. But still, it's just seeing him in this episode was truly distressing because he just completely was mentally busted. He didn't know what to do, in a sense. Now he's hell-bent on revenge to take down Betelgeuse. He's got that revenge. He's hell-bent to actually take him down. He has his purpose. He has his ideas, what he wants to do now. He's going to go forward and act upon those actions. He is, in some ways, going to get that revenge. But I have no idea what's going to happen next, but I just don't want to know what happens next because this anime is just... It hits the right notes for me, I must say. It kind of just makes me so emotionally invested in the characters. I don't want to see anything bad happen to them. When it does, it really does hit you freaking damn hard. Like, it really freaking does. That whole entire scene when Rem is basically decimating the occultists once they actually kind of get to the mansion and get completely ambushed. That whole entire scene just understood in that whole regard how much Subaru really does mean to Rem and how everyone else means to Rem. Even in the beginning when he kind of just goes into that shed and sees everyone else died and then he just kind of vomits. Like, he just kind of realized at that point what has actually happened here. Like, he's realized, yes, everyone is completely gone. I don't know what to do. I was too late. I don't know. But yes, Rezero is still phenomenal, I must say. I can't get past how great this anime is. It hits the right notes and does everything I want it to do, and it just does it so exquisitely done that I can honestly say it is freaking phenomenal. Every single character in this anime is freaking great. I must say, Betelgeuse is going to be backcrap insane, and I like him. In essence, I completely hate him as a character, but the way he acts, it kind of just... Yeah, I don't know. He has a certain aurora about him, and the whole idea that actually the smell of the witch is getting stronger and stronger it makes you realise there's more going on. Granted, even when Betelgeuse says, look, are you pride? I'm kind of sitting here going, is there more to these people? Is there more deadly sins in this world besides envy and sloth? But now we understand it's pride as well. Is there more sins that we haven't accounted for yet? We're not too sure, but I'm still interested to see what's going to happen next. I want to see what these other sins can actually bring to the table. What's going to happen with them? I want to see what Puck's true like form is as well, because he seems really freaking interesting, I must say. So yes, with all that said, I have been the driver. If you have enjoyed the video as a whole, do leave a like, because it does help me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed my content as a whole, and you do want to leave a sub, do leave a sub, because it does help me quite a bit.